that is going to pique your interest. And you know, the only way I could get to pique your interest is if you join me on Facebook and on YouTube. That's the only way I can pique your interest, Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, the world. The world. So what's going on? What's happening? What's going on, as the young people would say? I'm seeing a lot of stuff is coming out. I hope that people are taking note of all that is going on in Trinidad and Tobago. Is anybody listening to me from Tobago? I wonder. I can take some calls. I want to take some quick calls from Tobago. I wonder if anybody's listening to me from Tobago. Anybody listening from Tobago, call me now. 342-0081. 342-0081. 771-1791. 771-1791. I wonder if anybody is locked on from Tobago. Anybody from Tobago listening? I would love to hear your voice. Want to hear where you're listening to me from Tobago. Looking for your call. Give me a call now. 342-0081, 771-1791, and 466-5391. Tobago. Hello, good afternoon, good morning. Is this Tobago? Roxborough! Oh, you good?
Good.
Oh, gosh. We have any foreign there for me?
Yes, I'm coming from that.
Hey, don't make me come up there for foreign. And you will give me my foreign, eh?
Yes, that's it.
All right. I take it down this number, you know. I take it down this number because I want some foreign.
Right, when I call, just call.
So tell me, what's going on in Tobago?
Well, we are ready and ready.
You all are ready and ready?
Yes.
All right.
We are not going to give away our Tobago to anyone.
Beautiful. I like what I'm hearing. I love what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing, man.
We did enough for 21 years to keep Tobago. We did a lot.
Okay.
We have a lot of blind people that need glasses and so forth.
Right.
But I think the right thinking people know that we did and what we did.
Right.
Right?
Yes. So
we have schools, we have roads, we have you name it.
I know. I went Barbados Bay and saw the jetty that they built. I went right in Barbados Bay around the area there. They have a quarry.
Yes.
I saw the retaining wall that they built. Yes. I saw real things.
Real a lot. I don't know what these people don't travel. Then we had Tiantek used to be in Scarborough, they're not there anymore. They have the coast. They don't have coast. So no more noise in Scarborough from Tiantek.
Right.
But like the other thing.
Well, here now, I want you to come on the Facebook, come on Facebook or YouTube. I want to play something for you. And I want you to tell your friends and family to log on because I have something real interesting, a video that is very interesting that I think they need to hear.
Okay.
All right. And I take down your numbers. I'll come in from a foreign weekend, eh?
Okay, all right.
Love you.
Okay,
all right, bye-bye. Bye. Hello, good morning.
Blessings, Pastor Good. Good morning. Tobago is in the house.
Tobago! Where Tobago you calling me from?
Scarborough, in the heart of the city.
In the city. Talk to me. Tell me some of the things that you could point out in Scarborough that you know that this assembly did for them.
Too much to mention. I won't even start. Too much, and I'm red and ready.
Ooh, you're red and ready?
Red and ready, and I'm on a live on my other phone.
Right, so I want you to...
I'm going to send you a message here with no the person you just spoke to.
You have...
Initials ML.
ML. Here now, you have foreign and thing too that I could...
I normally buy in the market.
You know,
I don't make. I buy in the market.
You just buying which market you just buying?
In the Scarborough market.
And I see the bill over the market.
Of course, very nice. They do a good job.
I saw they built over the market. Or they get a real nice refurbished market there. So you send me the message on Facebook or on YouTube?
The name is Maria.
Maria, wait now, you want...
Sweetie Pie with Sharon Felix. When you hear the name Sweetie Pie, I call her Sweetie Pie.
Yes.
And Handsome Bruce and Handsome Dominic. This is the person.
So you ain't watching me yet? You ain't take me in?
Handsome Pastor Google. I listen to you every day, and a lady told me yesterday that you are handsome and you blush. But you know you are.
Thank you very much. And I'm gonna try to come over this weekend.
Yes, and I love your son. I saw him when you brought him the other day.
Okay.
And he was dancing away like father, like son.
Oh, have a good afternoon. Have a good morning.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for calling. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling from the West at Tobago.
The West at Tobago.
Westmore Wisdom.
Hey, talk to me.
The things that PNM did is unmentionable.
Wow.
So, I am ready and ready.
So here now, moms. Oh, moms.
Right.
So here now, so you just make, what you just make the crew, the sugar cake, what you just do?
Unmentionable, I can't mention them.
All right, you can't, all right. So I will see you this weekend? I see you this weekend?
Where?
I come into house with Kwesi and Lee.
You coming with Kwesi?
Yes.
Well, I'll be right here. Me, I 1 foot, me can't go far.
Right, so I know I have to see you for sure.
Yeah, they say when dog foot broke if any master do. Yeah, me.
Say that again?
When dog foot break if any master do.
Okay, all right. Well, I know that you're safe here inside.
Yes, I am right inside.
All right, mother, we will talk.
Anytime you come, I'll be right here.
All right, mother.
If you're in front of the door,
yes.
Call me.
Yes, I will do that.
All right.
All right, God bless.
Have a safe evening.
All right, then. Bye-bye.
So no matter all the talk, they talk. Champions rise when it's time to walk. Don't give up.
I'm only taking calls from Tobagonians, Manu. Right now, only Tobagonians. Because when you call another radio station and you're bigging up the announcer for playing the gospel, they don't tell, I just listen to you. So right now, Manu, I'm only taking Tobagonians. Only Tobagonians could call right now. I want to hear from a Tobago family. All who are the foreign, all who just make the nice sweet bread, all who ready and ready. So you see how they're calling in and they're telling me they're ready and ready? I want them to call in. 342-0081, 342-0081, 466-5391, 466-5391, and 771-1791.
I wanna reach where the air is red. Hear the angels sing. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Oh yeah. No.
Hello, good day.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Pastor Google.
Where you calling me from?
Black and green and ready.
You what?
Black, green and ready. You hear me?
Go ahead.
Green and ready, Pastor.
Go ahead. Tell me why you black, green, and ready.
PDP, man. PDP.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Wait, but I my choice. How you asking why? That my choice.
Well, if it's your just like if you choose to eat pilau or you choose to eat dumpling and crab, why?
Pastor Google. We haven't this PNM here for 21 years.
Right.
I don't think PDP will do worse than the PNM did.
You don't think so?
21 years. I don't think PDP will do what Pastor Google. After all, man, we have to get rid of PNM this year.
Why?
Because they are not doing anything for Tobago.
But I came to Tobago and I saw some stuff that they did.
Man, Google, don't be blinded, no, man. Don't be blinded by the red, no, man. Don't be blinded by the red, Pastor.
Listen to me now. I just said to you that I came to
But
Tobago.
I'm sorry, Pastor. The end is nigh for the PNM. December 6th, gone is the PNM. Gone is the PNM.
All right, but I want you to join me on Facebook or YouTube right now. All right? You joining me? You're coming on Facebook? I find you hearing it. You can't tell. I would have liked to hear why, though. You don't tell him why. All he's saying is, he green, black, and ready. But you ain't telling me why you're green, black, and ready. Remember, only taking calls from Tobago right now, eh? Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Where in Tobago you calling me from?
I'm calling from Signal Hill.
Signal Hill.
And I want to tell that joker that just spoke.
Mm-hmm.
They will get the shock of their life.
They will get the shock of their life.
The shock of their life. I telling them that. The shock of their life.
Stop
So they
to
can
me.
stupid. Have a good morning to you. Tell him. Tell him for me.
He listening.
That under the PNN, we have more schools than school places.
Wow.
We have more fields than anywhere else in the Caribbean.
Right.
All lighted. We have more health centers than any place else.
Right.
And they say the PNM do not. They had to be joking.
And where you calling me from? Where in Tobago you calling me from again?
I'm calling from Signal Hill.
Signal Hill. Signal Hill.
Tell them they'll get a shock of their life. Hype is not good. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for calling. I appreciate your call. That's what we're talking about. I like this. I like this. I like the start of the program. Tobagonians calling in. So if you're listening to me from Tobago, not if, but I know that you're listening to me in Tobago.
One thing in life that
You're listening to Constructive Talk with Pastor Google.
paranoid, negative people.
And I want you to call me on 342-0081 if you're living in Tobago. Once you're in Tobago,
Just to kill you,
once you're a Tobagonian,
your passion and your self-esteem.
give me a call on 342-0081
Negative people.
466-5391.
Control how far you could go. So take another road when they tell you.
Man, talk to me. If you're red and ready, let me know. If you're green, black, and ready, let me know.
Only get.
Apparently, that's how they just see it over there.
No matter how they try, they can't out your flame.
So if I get about 4 more calls before I show the video,
No matter the pain or strife, don't give up, no.
for sure I will come over to Tobago over the weekend.
Only fail when you fail to try. So don't stop trying.
So if I get 4 more calls, this is 1. So this caller, where you calling me from in Tobago?
Mariah Tobago.
Marla,
I'm
Tobago.
calling to say that we are red and ready with Mr. Lawrence Hislop.
Beautiful, beautiful. So tell me some of the things that was done in your community now.
Fixing the roads and all these kind of things. All kind of things. People getting jobs, we're having classes to go and stuff like that. We have things. Why people are saying they are not doing anything?
Wow.
They like this kind of gimme, some of them who jumping all over the place like grasshoppers.
Wow, wow.
PNM, we're ready to get a shock.
They'll get a shock.
Yes, they get a shock. You don't get a hospital to hold them. Instead of corona, it's shock we don't get. Hospital ain't gonna get place to hold them.
All right. Thank you very much for your call. I appreciate your call today. Wow.
Never motivate, never mentor one youth.
The lady said they will get a shock. The lady said they will get a shock. You know what I say to you? I like this. So I'm looking for 2 more. Well, actually 3 more calls. Right. So 2 more after this one. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good day, Pastor Google.
Good morning, sir. Where are you calling me from?
Where are calling you from?
Yeah.
I am on the road driving with my phone.
So you're calling me from Tobago?
Yes, I'm calling from Tobago, yes.
What part of Tobago are you calling me from?
Well, I'm saying I am on the road driving with my headset.
Right, but where are you from in Tobago?
I am Buku. I'm in Buku.
All right, Buku, I came down there. I like the jetty. I like the I Love Buku thing that they put up.
That's all you like?
Huh?
That's all you like?
Well, I saw the guys with who was doing the fishing and
Well,
stuff like that.
I just heard a lady mention that the pick road and all kind of things. You can't tell us all kind of things. Because you know what happened? Pastor Google? The PNM is in a desperate situation right now. They are very desperate. PNM. So they will try to say all kind of things. If you complain about PNM, you're a fool. You're a this, you're a that. But PNM, you already fools on the 6th of December, PNM. Your fools will be in the great Lord. Sorry, PNM, shame on you against PNM.
All right. Thank you very much for calling.
Small minds discuss people on it, that's all. So when they
So I'm looking for 2 more calls from Tobago.
they just exposing the size of their
2 more calls from Tobago. Remember Tobago people, 342-0081,
negativity. I won't give
466-5391.
You only fail when you fail to try. So don't be down rolling. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. So when you feel that you reach the brink, when the man tries to swim or sink, don't give up.
Nobody else on Tobago listening?
I wanna reach when the air is red. So once my heart beats, winners never quit. And quitters never win.
No, man, I don't believe that.
Long ago when I started to
Nobody else on Tobago now listen. I can get 2 more calls from Tobago.
negative people, oh gosh, negative people. And even though I earned my place, behind some of them smiling face. Negative people, oh gosh, negative people.
2 more calls, 342-0081,
Tab.
466-5391. I think I have one here. Hello, good afternoon, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Good morning, where you calling me from?
Bego.
Tobago! Talk to me.
Yeah.
What part of Tobago you calling me from?
Bethel.
Bethel. So, the caller just called.
I want to call you to tell you,
Uh-huh.
stop begging for people free. Stop begging.
Oh gosh, the lady says stop begging for farine. I will just be playing, you know. I will just be playing. I just buy my farine in the airport. I forget the lady name. I just buy my farine from in the airport. A nice lady. Every time I go to Tobago, I always buy farine from her. So I ain't begging, Mom. That's just a nice little introduction way of breaking the ice and not sounding arrogant and cocky and detached from, you know, Tobago. I just use the farine as a point of contact, you know what I mean? To break the ice, to let people know that, you know, we're familiar with things in Tobago. So if you take it personal or you take it as though I'm begging or a little thing, nah, Moms, that's not me. Anybody who know me knows that I will go to Tobago and buy my farine. And the lady who I buy my farine from in the airport, and if she's listening, I just want to say good morning to you. Mom, I'm trying to remember her name. I remember her name. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm calling from Scarborough.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Thank you.
I was so embarrassed when I heard the gentleman from Danford said that he voted PDP because he could have opened the beach. He sounds so illiterate.
Yeah.
And this is why Watson will tell them anything because they don't read, don't listen to the news or anything like that. So anything he tell them, they believe it as gospel truth.
Yes.
I'm very sorry for them.
Wow. Thank you very much for calling, though.
Yeah.
Appreciate your call. Thanks for calling. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hi, morning caller. Caller, you live. Yes, sir.
But the Google, this is the government parent station. And the parent people that are calling in, you know what? They steer for themselves. They can't make a contribution. If you make a contribution, you're stupid against parents. You're stupid. You're illiterate. What nonsense is this? This is not parent station. Why are the parent people? They're shame, they're hiding. Let them hide.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, so I'm going to play a video now, seeing that he's saying that the PNM people hiding, and you are listening. I'm glad that you're listening, and I want you to listen to this. All right, I want you to listen to this. Seeing that you're calling, and you are listening with your headphones on, I'm about to play a video that I want you to watch. All right, and if you're not watching, I want you to listen carefully. All right, listen to this video, sir. It's a video that I think is very important for every Tobagonian to hear and to listen to. All right, so listen to this, and I'll come back and take some more of your calls after the news.
Important to note that the zipline project was not tendered for by the Division of Tourism, but by a separate arm of the Tobago House of Assembly. Additionally, it is important to note that the zipline project was not tendered for by the Division of Tourism, but by a separate arm of the Tobago House of Assembly. Additionally, sole select tendering was used, since in cases where high skill is required as per procurement law, sole select tendering is appropriate. Now, the fact is, money was paid up front as per the contractual requirement, and the zipline was not completed. Why is that? Well, we can go back to the Hansard records and refer to a statement by then Tourism Secretary under the Kelvin Charles administration, who said, the project is currently on hold due to the reduction in the Tobago House of Assembly budgetary allocation, and the canopy tours was not identified as one of the priority projects to be undertaken during fiscal 2017-2018. In January 2020, current Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly, Ansel Dennis, said that although payments were made in accordance with the service agreement established between the parties, the matter is currently engaging the attention of the Division of Tourism, Culture and Transportation's legal representative. The last known current status of the zipline project is that it is currently in the hands of the Division of Tourism and their legal representatives. Do we leave it up to the staff and legal representatives of the Division of Tourism, Culture and Transportation? Or should the Executive Council exercise their ability to get more actively involved as they did with the Festival Committee's hiring of the CEO? However, when allegations of corruption arise, it's important we examine it closely, put it under the microscope. Since journalists in Tobago fail to fairly address and unpack the corruption allegations, we will be taking a deeper look at these allegations, their credibility, and the leaders of the two mainstream parties in the upcoming Tobago House of Assembly THA election. So the PDP claimed to have documentary evidence of corruption in the Main Ridge Zipline project, which became the primary issue in the last THA election, and the driving force that led their momentum to achieve the 6-6 tie. 10 months on, we are now at a place where the PDP has failed to act on their promise to Tobago, where they had committed to forwarding this supposed evidence to the Commissioner of Police, the Director of Public Prosecutions, the Chief Secretary, media houses, and the public.
Furthermore, after having a cursory glance of the document, I can tell you there is need for me to forward a copy to Mr. Gary Griffith and the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, because these matters must be fixed. And I want to tell the Chief Secretary tonight that I am also going to send him a copy. Since he waiting donkey years on a report, I will make a copy and I will be kind enough to send him one. And when he's ready anytime this week, I will put off my duties and I will hold a joint press conference with the Chief Secretary so we could tell Tobagonians, because I believe in transparency, I am not keeping this document for me alone to read. This document, I am going to ensure this document is given to every media house in this country. It has to be publicized.
After getting our hands on the stated documents of their material evidence, we will now take a deep dive into the verification of these allegations. First of all, the PDP came on the platform drawing reference to an Auditor General report and Executive Council notes. It was later discovered that what was put out into the public that the PDP was referring to was from a management letter and not highlighted in the Auditor General's report. First, one must understand what is the difference between a management letter and an audit report. Let's break down the difference. An audit report contains financial statement information related to the running of the Tobago House of Assembly. The report both reveals and highlights any and all significant internal control weaknesses that had been identified during the process of the financial examination process. Whereas a management letter, on the other hand, doesn't really have financial information included, but is merely a means of conveying to management procedural and or control deficiencies which require improvement. It may also point out potential human error, oversight, missing information, or any other observable structural area that needs tending to. While examining the Auditor General's report, there was nothing in the material documents obtained that was directly related to Tracy Davidson Celestine or to her portfolio as Secretary in the Division of Tourism, which she held at the time, nor was there any mention in the Auditor General's report of any wrongdoing on the part of any individual. But rather, it was a standard process in the reporting and auditing process being followed to obtain financial information which was subsequently obtained by the time the final report was completed. I now invite Tobagonians to visit the Auditor General's report on the public accounts of Trinidad and Tobago on their website, but more specifically, the accounts of the Tobago House of Assembly, which can also be seen via the Parliament website, the links of which will be provided in the caption of this video. You will be provided the relevant links. Having now examined all the evidence contained in the reports today with you, inclusive of the management letter referred to, absolutely nothing contained in them indicates any wrongdoing on the part of any secretary, administrator, and or individual concerned. But rather it was a request for missing financial accounting information that was eventually obtained and included in the final Auditor General report. Hence no mention of individuals was made. For example, in 2013, then Chief Secretary Orville London had cause to write to all administrators in the Tobago House of Assembly to request that they exercise an urgent, adequate, and professional response to and provide the Auditor General with any outstanding financial information requested, stating that a management letter was only sent if supporting documents.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Auditor General's Department.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers, a full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families and honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners' cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restoration,